Hola, ¿cómo están? Yo soy Karim Sabat de PowerOfMetal.cl, el podcast live. Estoy ahí revisando que salga bien el sonido, sí, está todo bien. Y en unos segundos vamos a estar conversando con Oskar Jacobsson, ahí vamos a estar viendo si está bien pronunciado o no, de AMBUSH, quien va a estar presentándose próximamente el 1 de mayo en Chile, en RBX, por una producción traída por PowerProds.cl junto a Chargola, además de algunos otros países de Sudamérica, pero nada más. Y para qué vamos a alargar esta introducción, démosle paso al gran Oskar. So, hello, Oskar. How are you? Welcome to PowerOfMetal.cl.
Hola, Karim, and hi to everyone out there. Hola, weones.
So, we have people right now. Nicolas Guthrie say hi, Maniacs. Renzo Palomino, one of PowerProds, say hi, Nicho, and hi, Oskar. So, welcome, Oskar. Finally, AMBUSH is returning to Chile. It's like maybe two and 3 years since your first show.
Yeah, we were in Chile, in Santiago de Chile, 2022. In the end of 2022, had an amazing time there and met many new friends, and everyone took very good care of us, and we can't wait to come back.
So, what do you remember of that show? What?
Many things to remember, actually. At first it was a lot of people, and very, very wild was my impression. People were crazy, and in a good way, of course. People were drunk and crazy, which I love. And also, the promoters were great. They took us to many nice places. We ate some beautiful food. We drank some beautiful pisco sour. We had some beers. We also went to a swimming pool, I remember. So we
do a barbecue.
Like water animals for a while.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Cool. I will do some translation for the guys that don't speak English. So, le preguntamos a Oskar qué recuerda del show de noviembre del 2022. Él se acuerda básicamente que lo pasó muy bien, que la gente está muy vuelta loca, mucha gente tomando, bebiendo, que además lo pasó muy bien en Chile, lo atendieron muy bien, hubo buena comida, hubo buenas cervezas, hubo hasta piscina, así que lo pasó súper bien. Así que la gente, si quiere hacer pregunta o comentar algo, dele nomás, porque para eso estamos en vivo. So, Renzo is asking, I'm really sad because I had to work just right now. Send you a big hug for you and the guys. See you soon with tons of beer.
See you soon, Renzo.
So Oskar, this time you're coming to RBX. This is a little place, a different place than Mundo Mágico that was the last show. So how do you compare what the fan can expect from this performance compared with your last visit?
Yeah, I think it will be the same amount of intensity, but we come with a little different set list, and also without exposing too much secrets, we might play some new shit. So we will come to Chile with maybe 1-2 new songs.
Oh, cool.
Because we're releasing an album. The date is not official yet, but it's coming. And you can expect some surprises to come very soon.
Ok, así que ya saben, van a tener canciones nuevas en los shows en Chile y en Perú y en Argentina, si no me equivoco, van a estar tocando canciones nuevas que se van a lanzar un álbum próximamente este año. Y Lucho Sánchez, is a guitarist from Blizzard Hunter. He said, regards, Oskar, we'll see you in Peru. I think they will be playing with you in Peru.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Can't wait to play there too.
In Nicolas Guthrie say, Natural Born Chile, we must sing that song like this.
That will happen. Absolutely. So, you have to remind me before the show.
Okay, Nicolas will be there and he will remind you that says, with a lot of alcohol, Natural Born Chile.
Natural Born Chile.
What Sudamerican metalheads are known for their passion and intensity. How do you compare them to Europe audiences?
I mean, in many ways, Chile is and South America is very different from the European crowds. The European crowds are more perhaps analytical, a little bit more calm. On average, you show less emotion at the gig in Europe than you do in South America. That's my impression. Personally, I love the crowd in Chile to show passion for the music and to forget everything about your everyday life, forget about work. Now we're here for the music and for the party and to meeting friends and having fun. We have a lot to learn from South American audiences in Europe, that's for sure.
Ok, so le preguntamos a Oscar directamente cuál él cree que es la gran diferencia entre los fans de Sudamérica y de Chile con los fans de Europa, y dice que en particular en Chile y en Sudamérica la gente es muy, muy calurosa, por eso así, muy cercana, algo que pasa distinto a Europa, donde la gente es más analítica, más fría, y él cree que, primero, que le encanta eso, y segundo, cree que lo europeo debería tratar, el público europeo, de aprender eso de Sudamérica para tener más cercanía con las bandas. Ok,
I think
Ambush
actually the audience is so happy because of the pisco. Must
pisco,
be
that.
something in the
Yes,
pisco.
that's a good, very good pisco, Espíritu de los Andes.
Yes.
Don't use it for pisco sour, use it for piscola.
Piscola is only with
Coca-Cola. Pisco, yeah, 3 ice, you put pisco at top of the ice, and then you fill the rest with Coca-Cola.
Okay.
That's
I got
the
it from a Chilean friend, and I actually used only lemon with it. Maybe this is
no,
totally wrong.
Oh, pisco on the rocks.
Yeah, not even
cool.
rocks, you see.
You are a metal warrior. So
yeah, it's so cold here in Sweden, so I don't like the ice.
We have some question from the chat. Nicholas Goodrich, greeting from to Karim, Joan, Oscar. How do you or the band remember your experience in Chile?
Oh, beautiful times, beautiful times. We went to Santiago, and then we went to Curicó as well. And we drove by car to Curicó, and yeah, I'm a little bit interested in red wine, so we were able to see the fields of the grape fields south of Santiago, between Santiago and Curicó.
The vineyards.
Yeah, the vineyards. We didn't see a lot, but it was enough for me to feel like I need to come back to Chile. Like, I really want to go there and spend a week or 2 weeks maybe.
Okay.
And all the guys say the same. They love Chile experience.
Oh, so we will have wine for you.
Yes, please. Yeah,
okay.
Cabernet Sauvignon from Chile is absolutely beautiful.
Okay, some more greetings. Hugo Gonzalez, Ambush in Curicó. Hi, Oscar. We still remember the show in Curicó. Regards. And Alejandro Serrano is asking if you will bring merchandising to the show in Chile.
Of course.
Okay.
We'll make sure to bring some merch. Absolutely. Because we fly from Europe, we can't bring tons, but we will bring enough for hopefully everyone. Yes.
Ok, so, bueno, le preguntamos directamente, querían preguntarle algunas de sus experiencias que vivieron en Chile, y obviamente se acuerda mucho del vino, así que si quieren llevarle, you must bring wine to Ambush, to the show, así que si le quieren llevar vino, un regalo, llévenle vino a Ambush. Además, confirman que van a traer merchandising, no mucho, pero porque viajan directo desde Europa, pero para que tengan en cuenta, si quieren merch, lleven ahí las monedas para poder comprar. Oscar, your last album, Hellbiter, was released in 2022. Since that, you have put out the Barabbas EP and the split with Stallion. How has been the reception?
The reception was very good for both the Infidel album and for the EP. But now we feel like Ambush is, since we signed with Napalm Records last year, and we got we got a new confidence in the band. I can feel with the new material. So there is something very good coming. This is what I most looking forward to, actually, to play the new songs, to see the reception of the new songs, because I love to rehearse the new songs, especially. But the reception for the Infidel album was good, very good. But we want to take Ambush to the next level, to gain some new audiences all over the world, and to be able to do this for a living, because it's very tough to be in the music industry. You need a big following, and we're starting to get there. And especially in Chile, Chileans, they seem to like Ambush, so we're very grateful.
Cool. Okay, and what led to the decision to firm with Napalm Records? How has been the experience with Napalm? What is the difference to being like unsigned or independent to be one of the biggest metals records?
In my opinion, it was from the beginning. We had a very nice contact with the A&R from Napalm. And it's very professional. So before we were with High Roller Records, which was great, but right now we feel like we have a bigger platform. We have more actually freedom to do.
Okay, more freedom. Yeah.
So
normally, you think that the big record companies, they put you too much rules, and you want to be independent or with a little records label for that, but you said that is not real.
I mean, freedom in terms of trying to have a platform and reach out to people and to do it in your way. This is what we have now with Napalm that we didn't have before, actually. And also, since Napalm is so big, we are a small signing on that label. We know that they don't have 100% time to add comments on the band's stuff, but actually they come with a lot of tips, and we are the final decision in everything. But they have good stuff to add, which I love. I love when people have opinions, and that moves the band forward. Also, we act more professional in some ways right now, and we are so stoked to get out on tour again. It's been a while.
Okay. Bueno, básicamente les preguntaba un poco de la situación, porque hace un tiempo Ambush era parte de High Roller Records y desde el año pasado está con Napalm, y él entiende que es un gran crecimiento que les da más libertad en el sentido de tener más herramientas para lograr lo que ellos quieren. So, I am saying that your freedom thing is like have more tools to do what you want to do. In High Roller, you have no more tools, and you can do it whatever you want. But with Napalm, you have all the tools.
Yeah.
So if you want to do this or do that, they will give you the tool to do the like you want, not like you can.
Yeah, exactly. You explained it better than me, Kevin.
So, así que eso, que la libertad de poder hacer lo que ellos quieren con todas las herramientas posibles, y ellos sienten que además le aportan opinión. O sea, Napalm tiene gente opinándoles que no les modifican lo que ellos quieren hacer, ellos hacen lo que les gusta, pero en el fondo le dicen, mira, yo haría esto, cambia esto, nosotros aportamos. Al final ellos deciden, pero esos pequeños consejos sienten que le aportan mucho a la música. So, some question from the people, from the audience. First, Violent Mind 85. Hi, Oskar. I'm looking forward for the barbecue and the pool again.
Yes. Yeah, thank you for the last time. Let's do that again.
Blue Palabrin, Temuco is waiting for you, Ambush. Again.
It's nice having people waiting for us. That's a blessing.
Yeah. Okay. In Nicholas Goodrich, being now with Napalm, how will they re-release their material again?
I mean, we haven't discussed that, and yeah, we own the rights to our music, and we choose what we will do.
Okay. And Leonardo Collado wants to know what are your more important albums of your life. And he wants to know if you are a cinema fan because you have Paul Newman in.
Yeah, Brokeback Mountain, and because I have Brokeback Mountain, I'm eating nuts today.
Okay, so what are your favorite record?
Oh, my 5 favorite records.
Or 3?
Okay,
I
like.
You say whatever you want.
Yeah, I like British Steel. This is one of my favorite Judas Priest records. I like Melissa with Merciful Fate.
Yeah.
I like a lot of 70s prog music, so I like a band called Kaipa, Swedish band. All their albums are great. I like, let me see if I can add some more. I like Chet Baker Sings, to add some jazz. That's a beautiful record. I listen to it when I need to slow down. I listen to his voice, and it's like silk on my soul. And I actually like a band called Opeth, a Swedish band.
Yeah.
And I really like the Blackwater Pork album is absolutely astonishing.
Okay,
and
so
I love a lot of new music as well. Maybe I should have mentioned the new bands that I love.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, I like Traveler.
Yeah, Traveler from Canada.
Yes.
But they disband, I think.
Yes, I think. But Riot City is still going, I think, from Canada too. Yeah, Enforcer guys play some amazing stuff. They are keeping the flag high.
Ok, so Oscar nos contó un poquito, le preguntó a Leonardo Collado de cuáles son sus discos favoritos de la vida, nombró a British Steel de Judas Priest, música de Opeth, también algo de jazz, además también nombró algunas bandas nuevas que le tienen, que les vienen a la cabeza, como Traveler, como Enforcer, como y algunas más que se me van de la cabeza. Nico, Heavy Load.
Heavy Load, yeah, of course. It's so sad that the lead guy died wrongly.
Yeah.
So, but we were actually visiting his funeral, me and my girlfriend. Yeah, we came a little bit late, but at least we were there.
It happens.
Yeah. So, yeah, Heavy Load is maybe in Sweden the heroes of the first pioneers of heavy metal.
Okay, Oscar, you are now writing new material, right? And you will showing us in Chile like some songs. Maybe we don't know what will happen, but you are now writing new material. What is the difference between writing new material right now with more age, where you are older than 5 years ago, obviously, and with a big company behind you?
The difference now, I feel like when we started the band and we started writing music together, it was more like, okay, we sat down and we just wrote a lot of shit. But when you wrote the first record, the second record, the third record, then you need to think more. You need for the record to make sense, and you need new things to come, changing your mind to create the lyrics. So this is a little bit difficult, but I think with this album we joined more as a band around the songs, and everyone in the band writes music, and cool. Everyone in the band adds stuff to each other's music, like compositions. This is something new for this band, and I think this was a golden strike I write most of the lyrics, almost all of the lyrics, and the new record will be a lot about what is going on in the world right now. It's a little bit depressing, but something good will always come out of this bullshit that is going on in the world. And I hope everyone is fine out there. There are people struggling, and we hope we can give them some positive things during this struggle in music.
Oh, yeah, the war is going to shit right now.
I mean, it's always been going to shit, according to some people.
in the border.
Yeah, but I mean, in Europe at least, we have a war in Europe, of course.
Yeah.
This is something that affects everyone here, and I don't think people actually understand how serious it is, like what is going on. I have nothing against the people of any country, but the leaders need to fucking chill. They need to, the people
calm
need
down.
Calm down, and the people also need to understand that they have to say no. It's difficult. Chile, you've been through some hardships in your history, but the people was always strong, is my belief. Like, people are strong. Not everywhere in this world. People are maybe lazy. They are so happy with their wonderful lives. They just carry on, not caring. So this album is actually about that, to be strong and to say no to what's not just. We need justice and heavy metal.
Okay. Bueno, le estaba preguntando un poquito a Oskar de cuál es el acercamiento, cuál es la diferencia después, ahora que tienen más edad, para producir, para el nuevo disco que están componiendo. Y me dice Oskar que básicamente a medida que salen discos vas teniendo que pensar más, porque en el fondo el primer disco nace con idea muy simple y después cada vez tienes que pensar más para producir un disco, pero que siente que este disco nuevo que están armando es el que ha juntado más a la banda, ha logrado que la banda participe más. Además, a diferencia de otros discos, este álbum, donde él ha escrito casi todas las letras, pero ha tenido aportes de los compañeros, es mucho más actual en términos de lo que trata, de los conceptos. El mundo, como plantea él, está al borde, está en medio de guerras. Dice que ellos tienen una guerra en Europa y nosotros, compara también, Chile tuvo hace muchos años, también tuvo sus problemas, pero que todo eso afecta y él cree que es el momento de hablar eso y que de alguna forma espere que este álbum le llegue a alguien, le permita tener como algún poco de calma. Okay, so another question from the guys in the público. Hugo González is asking, there is any Chilean or South American heavy metal band that you like?
Chilean, I like Helligan.
Okay.
And also we met the band the last time we were there playing. That was called, I think, Emboscada.
Emboscada from Arica.
It's Ambush, actually.
Yes, it's Ambush in Spanish. Emboscada.
I love that band. Yes.
Okay. They are from my city. They're from Arica in the northern part of Chile.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We, of course, when we toured around South America, we made friends with a lot of good bands. Like, that's for sure. Would be amazing if I could remember all the good bands we played with. But one band that I was actually, the first time we went to South America, we went to a city up in North Brazil called Teresina.
Okay.
And we played with a band called Fast Evil.
Fast Evil.
Fast Evil. They have a great EP, I think. Listen to them. Unfortunately, the singer is not in the band anymore. I don't know if they still play, but great band. Underestimated.
And why do you think that it's so difficult to Chilean or South American bands to grow like you, or grow like Enforcer, or grow like, I don't know, Traveler, or at least the Archers, or is because we are too far from the metal world?
I think where metal is boiling, it's in South America.
Okay.
The problem, I think, it might be the problem, is that people people don't think they are good enough.
Oh,
You need confidence. You need to have a lot of confidence in what you're doing, and you need to take risks. I know people are taking risks, but start, like, go all in. You have the crowd, all the fans in South America. They are 10 times more passionate than in Europe. So I would see some bands gathering, forming their own festival, maybe. That's how I think the South American bands will grow bigger. If the bands did it themselves, they will be very big. And confidence, of course, because the bands, they can play, and they do. The problem might be also that I mean, if you sing in Spanish or in Portuguese, it's difficult to get a big following in Europe. But I think it's so cool that some bands are doing that, and they don't give a fuck. They just sing in their native tongue and they kill on stage. And I think there is a market for that as well. You can combine. You can have some Spanish, and you can have some English. But the reason why you need to be pretty damn good and serious about what you're doing to cut through, because there are many bands, and you need to be lucky. You need to continue trying. We were very lucky in Ambush because our demo tape was instantly it got some good reviews. Yeah, we were very lucky. I'm the first one that admits it. And then we built upon the recognition that we got from the demo tape. And as a band, we are best friends. This is very important, I think, to be best friends. It's not about playing fast. It's not about being the perfect singer. It's about creating a band that people can relate to. These guys, they are friends. They have a bond when they are together on stage. And this is also a very nice recommendation, that you start the band with your best friends, and hopefully your best friends are awesome guitarists and drummers and vocalists and everything. Bassists, you can choose almost anyone. I'm just kidding.
Ok, so, le preguntamos a Oskar de algunas bandas que le recuerdan de Chile y Sudamérica. Él nos nombra que Heiligen, donde está Renzo Balovino, nuestro contertulio de PowerOfMetal.cl, como cantante. Nos habló de Emboscada, de Miarica, sí, que ahí también que le recuerda mucho una tremenda banda. De Brasil se acuerda de Fast Evil, una tremenda banda de Brasil que no sabe si están en parada o no, pero la recomienda para que la vayan a buscar. Además, le pregunté directamente qué cree él que es la diferencia que hace que bandas tan buenas como ellos estén en Sudamérica, les cueste tanto lograr lo que está pasando en el norte de América, en Norteamérica, sí, muy hacia Canadá, o lo que pasa en Europa, y dice básicamente que el verdadero metal se está viviendo en Sudamérica, pero no lo sabemos. En el fondo las bandas tienen que creerse el cuento, lanzarse a la vida y tener suerte, porque él reconoce que la suerte lo ayudó a llegar lejos, pero que en el fondo hay que lanzarse a la sartén. Y además dice que lo otro que le parece que es importante es que la banda sean amigos, que en el fondo ojalá sean buenos guitarristas, cantantes, quizá bajistas, pero que lo que importa es la amistad, porque eso es lo que reconoce la gente de ti, y eso es lo que hace que una banda crezca. So, Nicholas Goodrich is asking, do you know Acero Letal? They have made their way in the world beyond Chile, playing in Keep It True and Hell's Hero.
Yeah, of course. And they are also they are also quite big in Europe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I hope they are still playing, I guess.
Yes, they are playing right this weekend. They were playing in Buenos Aires, I think, and some days ago they were playing in USA.
Oh yeah, that's very nice. I really hope there comes a shitstorm of heavy metal from South America to Europe. because these guys know how to play. They know how to have a party.
Oh, cool.
So we need that.
Yeah. I know that the guys for Blizzard Hunter from Peru, they are traveling to Europe, I think in July. They like for 2 or 3 weeks. They have some concerts in Spain and Germany. Maybe they will play and Keep It True or something like that. I don't know, but the bands that I know that are that heavy metal bands, because normally thrash bands and doom bands and death metal bands, they go to match it to Europe, but heavy metal from South America that it's traveling to Europe is not normal.
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
And it might be a problem with visa and stuff like this. You're gonna be away for a long time. It's expensive, that's for sure. I mean, every time we tour South America, I'm so happy that everything works out. I mean, we don't make a penny. We're just surviving, but we love to go to South America so much, because as you can see, I'm very pale now. I need to get some.
You need sun.
Yeah, after a winter in Sweden, you become zombie.
Cool. Okay, Summoner is asking, what face melting album is he cracking up this week?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Actually, I'm listening to a lot of good psychedelic music.
Okay.
With my co-worker. So when we're working on the fucking computer, we have a sound system, a pretty good sound system, and we're listening to a band called Slugmass. This is not killing metal, but it's extremely torturing psychedelic jazz. So
Wow.
they play a saxophone like strangling cat, we call it. Bullshit. That's what I'm listening to at the moment. But tomorrow is Judas Priest Day, so I will try to listen to 5 records by Judas Priest tomorrow at work.
Wow.
Yes. I started After Sin.
Your favorite is British Steel, yeah?
One of my favorites.
And what do you think about the 2024, 2025 Judas Priest?
I mean, no comment, because I don't think it's like it's not even comparable to the old stuff. What I like about Judas Priest is almost everything, but what I don't like with the new albums is that they put too much digital stuff in it, and I don't think it's needed. I prefer 70s Priest when it comes to production, like to keep it down to earth and very. And I like Turbo because that was at the time very well produced, but now it's just like retro 80s.
It's vintage.
Yeah, it's vintage. But now it becomes too clean. The sound is too clean, I think. But the songs are good. So live, I saw with my girlfriend, I saw Judas Priest playing in Dublin with Saxon and Uriah Heep, I think.
Oh.
Yes. And all shows were amazing. Uriah Heep only played like 3 songs, and Saxon were killer, and Judas Priest were great. They played the Firepower songs, and I don't remember everything, but the new songs were great too, live. I don't like to listen to them on record, but live, perfectly fine.
They need dirt.
Yeah.
The record.
Because the man can sing. I mean, he doesn't need autotune. He doesn't need that digital shit on his voice. He doesn't need it because he's amazing at 70. How old is he? 72. He can still sing like crazy. He doesn't need it.
But do you think that this is the people and I think the labels that are asking to be perfect? They say, okay, we need that your album sounds perfect. You say, okay, I don't want to be perfect. I want to sound like a real shit, like pull the plug, and it's okay. But the label are pressing like Iron Maiden, that sounds perfect right now, or Judas Priest, or Saxon, that in the album sounds perfect, but it's not real.
It's not real, and it's not perfect when it's not real. I mean, it's like looking at the most beautiful person in the world. The most beautiful person in the world doesn't have perfect symmetry in her face or his face. They have something odd. They have something that is not like ordinary. It's the same with music for me, because I like when there's some character. Right now, I think most modern records sound about the same. They have the same. A lot of bass. I hate bass. The frequency bass. I love the instrument bass. Sorry, all bassists. But the bass frequency is so high on all the modern. It's like the mastering guy. Yeah, let's make this fat, and yeah, let's up the bass because people love bass. But not everyone listens to hip hop. In hip hop, maybe it's very important to have bass. In heavy metal, no. In heavy metal, the most important is the mid, and to have the mid frequency and the high frequency. The bass is like, okay, there can be a bass there, but if you listen to the older records from the 70s and the 80s and you compare that to the modern records are just bass, sub bass. They couldn't record that low frequencies before, and maybe it's just because I'm so used to listening to the old records that I think it's just destroying the music if you add too much sub bass. When you go to a movie, you can like the sub bass because it's an effect, like you almost vibrating. My belly is vibrating when I watch the new movies. But I don't want my belly vibrating when I listen to modern heavy metal. I want it to be slim.
Also, Club is sharing with you your like for British Steel. I put 100 pesos for this show. So thank you, Osio. And Nicholas Goodrich says, I wasn't born in the 80s, so I don't know how was living heavy metal in those years. When I saw Ambush in Santiago, I felt I was seeing the essence of Judas Priest in the best years of their glory.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, we don't have an intention to be the new Judas Priest, but we love Judas Priest so much. I mean, that's a compliment. I take it every day. Thank you. We want to be Ambush, but it's like carrying a legacy. And I really want this music to continue. I want the kids of the new generation to be able to appreciate live music, and in the best of worlds, they would listen to heavy metal.
Cool. So, bueno, estuvo conversando un poquito para resumir. Básicamente nos contó de su amor por Judas Priest, de lo que piensa del sonido actual de Judas Priest, que en el fondo es tan perfecto y lo modifican tanto que pierde esencia en el CD, pero él vio a Judas Priest en vivo y las mismas canciones en el CD que ganan mucho con el sonido en vivo, porque es más real que del fondo. De repente los discos suenan demasiado perfectos y eso lo arruina. Y lo otro que no le gusta, el sonido, el exceso del bajo, no el bajo como instrumento, sino que aumentar los bajos. Para él el heavy metal está en los medios y en lo alto, y que el bajo debería ser un acompañante por detrás, pero en el fondo el exceso de bajos que están pidiendo los récords termina destruyendo el sonido. So Oscar went to the bathroom, I think.
No bajo.
No bajo. I love this bass player humor. This Violent Mind. Violent Mind, I'm a bass player. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'm also a bass player. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Cool.
No, I'm not. But I own a bass.
What a bass? Do you prefer bass than a guitar, or than?
Actually, I like the instrument because it's like when you're on stage and you're not singing and you play the bass, you can feel the groove It's very nice to be a bass player, I think. For me, I'm just singing, and I only focus on aggression and trying to sing on key. But for a bassist, they can actually be a little bit.
They can dance.
Yeah, they can dance. They can move their hips. Hopefully, someday I will play bass in a band. That would be.
You are only working now in Ambush, or do you have some other project right now?
No, all the guys in Ambush, we have daytime jobs.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm working with facilities. I'm an engineer. I work with energy, and I work as a manager too. So I have a couple of employees. And I like my work, but it's like we hope that if we continue with this band, we can maybe work less and focus more on music.
That's the dream.
Yeah, but it's a blessing. We call it like professional hobby, if you will. We spend almost all our time on the band and on family. This is our passion.
Cool. So no, I don't have another question from the people. So Ambush has a reputation for delivering high energy performance. How do you prepare for a tour, both mentally and physically?
Drinking beer is. I mean, the 1 week before we go to South America, we will have a very intense rehearsal. So it's very important that the instrument is ready. And also what's to come is to drink beer, to eat good food. You know, I try to have a positive mindset at all times before we go on tour, because during tour you might be frustrated over something, and you might have to manage some troubles that you don't expect. If there is one rule about touring, it's like there will always pop up shit. So you better be prepared for it, and you need to have a positive mindset. So preparing. Actually, I'm trying to run a bit now, so I will be able to run on stage in Santiago back and forwards. I was a little bit fat the last time, but I will be more slim this time. People can't bully me anymore.
Wow, cool. And what's the most challenging part of being on the road for long periods?
The most challenging?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's being apart from your family. Is the worst part, of course. I can't even imagine how it must be for the bands that are away touring for years. I mean,
yeah, like Iron Maiden.
Yeah, but they have so much money, so they can probably bring the family on tour and stuff like this. But bands in our size, they don't have the money to bring family on tour, kids, stuff like this. Yeah, it's a challenge. We'll see how we'll manage. Right now, Olof, the guitarist, he has a little kid. So him and his girlfriend Emma, wife actually, he's married as well. They got a kid. So Olof is going through some hard struggles right now in fatherhood. I'm not there yet. I have a cat.
But you will lose your cat for some days.
Yeah, I will miss this cat, and I will miss my girlfriend when we're away, of course. This is the most challenging. But now we have FaceTime, we have many ways of communicating, so I think it will be fine. Yeah.
Any funny or crazy tourist stories that you can share with us? Some from South America last time or something like that?
Yeah. Off record.
No one see this interview.
Yeah. But it will be on YouTube, yeah?
Yeah, it will keep on YouTube and on Facebook, on
Yes. Okay, so since we were talking about my shoulder, I have a very bad shoulder, and we were quite drunk, I think, in Recife, somewhere in Brazil. And we were loading the gear into the van. to take us to the gig, and I was a little bit drunk. I was carrying heavy stuff, and I carried, I think it was an amp or something, with my left hand, and my shoulder dislocated like when I carried it in, and then I pulled it back. So those kind of tour stories. It was also a little bit fun when we were in Salvador, and we were sleeping in a small hotel room, all the guys, along with Daniel, our tour manager, and we had one toilet, and the pipes of the toilets in Salvador, they were like, so you could almost fit your finger in there. So how could you take a shit in that toilet?
Only diarrhea here.
Yeah. But unfortunately, someone in the band, I think it was Carl, could be Carl, I think it was Carl. He had a session where he produced. I don't know if you watched South Park, but there is a Randy in South Park. He poops the biggest crap.
Yeah, when he's fighting with Bono.
Yeah, exactly. He was the number 2. Yes. and Carl, he produced 1,000 Kuriks straight into that toilet, so it was stuck. We couldn't, it was smelling like shit, and we couldn't do anything about it. Like, we couldn't find a new hotel room, so we spent the entire night there with Carl's poo smell in. So we got drunk instead. We're spending as much time outdoors as possible.
Bueno, le preguntamos varias cosas, nos contó un poquito de cómo se prepara para el tour, nos dijo que en el fondo actualmente la próxima semana deberían entrar en proceso de prepararse para el tour, entrenar, va a hacer ejercicio, preparar la voz, todo para el tour, además comer bien, todo eso. Además nos dice que lo más terrible, lo más difícil del tour es separarse de la familia por tanto tiempo, aunque sean un par de semanas. De hecho, Carl creo que dijo que tiene ya un hijo, él no tiene hijos, tiene un gato, pero que de todas formas agradece la tecnología, pero en el fondo que la distancia debe ser lo más difícil que soporta como banda. Y nos contó alguna historia él tiene algunos problemas en el hombro, además nos contó que en Salvador tuvo unos problemas con la caca de Carl, así tuvo algunos dramas. So, Oskar, if you had the opportunity to have a dream tour lineup, which band would you like to hit the road with?
So we will be the opening act, and we have with another band. That would be, I mean, Judas Priest would be a dream, of course. Maybe Judas Priest, Saxon, and Ambush, and maybe Sabaton can play before everyone, like on the sidewalk.
in the barbecue.
No, nothing against any band, like it's just a joke. But Judas Priest and Saxon would be amazing to play with.
I think that was a very, very nice tour, the ones with Saxon and Uriah. They are playing in Chile, I think the 23rd of May or something,
Really?
in the Master of Rock Big Festival with Judas Priest and Saxon, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, they are still very, very, very good. I think Saxon is better now than ever also. And Biff is singing very, very good.
Final thoughts and what does the future hold for Ambush after this tour? Any upcoming surprise for fans?
Yeah, as I said, a lot of surprises are coming. We will announce it in April. So right now it's just a waiting game. Let's hope that the fans won't be disappointed when we finally drop the
I don't think.
Yeah.
If you are like your old shit, it will be good, because I think that it's interesting that Ambush is advancing in Twitch some things, but it's the same Ambush that in the beginning. It's just, if you compare Desecrate or Infidel, they are like the same album, not the same. Do you understand? But it's the same band. You aren't changing anything. You aren't creating heavy metal. You aren't the first one, but you are Ambush and sound like Ambush. I think if you maintain that, it will be a very awesome record.
Yes. We hope you like it, Karim. And
yeah,
the new record is, I mean, for the first time, I can listen to an Ambush record without, like, when I listen to the older records, I'm always a little bit I'm listening to it too critically, but I can enjoy this new album that we created, actually. So everything is finished. We're just waiting for the release.
Okay, so, but it will be releasing this year?
Yes.
Ok, so, ya saben, Ambush va a lanzar disco este año. De nuevo, probablemente van a presentar una o dos canciones en el tour que viene en este mayo, aquí a Sudamérica, Chile, el 1 de mayo, para que estén atentos. Y este disco nuevo estará este año por Napalm Records. So, to wrap things up, what message would you like to send to your Chilean and South American fans before your upcoming shows?
Yeah, we can't wait to see you guys. And when we come to Santiago, we expect nothing but madness, desecration, and fun. Hopefully, we can get some pisco sour as well.
Okay, so Oskar, thank you for being at PowerOfMetal.cl drinking Chilean pisco on the rocks. But next time, with Coke.
Salud, mierda.
Thank you, Oskar. We will see you at the first. De nuevo, nos veremos el 1 de mayo. We will see you at 1st of May. And have a nice day. And remember, natural born Chile says you have to learn your new lyric.
I know it. I would just make sure not to sing it in Brazil. Or
no, it will happen. Shit happens.
It might kill me. Who knows?
So, thank you, Oskar. If you can keep under for a minute.
Yeah.
So, see ya.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice one.
Ok, esa fue la entrevista con Oskar Jacobsson de Ambush. Sorpresa, recuerden que va a estar presentándose el 1 de mayo en Chile, además de shows en Perú y en Argentina, si no me equivoco, para que estén atentos y vayan a comprar sus entradas porque este va a ser un tremendo show de heavy metal. Bueno, muchas gracias por acompañarnos. Esto fue PowerOfMetal.cl. Somos metal. Cuídense. Chao.